Take your mental health seriously. Because it'll take you seriously.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I do too much. I like hair, talking, cosplay, music, art, and stuff.
So, I am an adult with ADHD. And for a long time, I really didn't take that as seriously as I should have. And it has cost me big time. Growing up, I think we all knew I was different. I tended to be spacey, or it felt like I couldn't hear people calling my name, like to the point that even my parents thought I was deaf at one point. I've always been kind of off or different or to the beat of her own drum or whatever, however you want to say it. But somehow I managed to slip through all of the cracks of all of the institutions in place for a diagnosis of ADHD combined. And it was only when I was very firmly an adult was I actually diagnosed. I think what I haven't seen anyone talk about is how painful that is. I think I'm going to talk more about my experience with mental health on this channel in general, but I remember thinking that I was bad or wrong or stupid or broken, that I just was incapable of doing things, that I just wasn't trying hard enough, or something was just wrong with me. It was hard for me to make friends. It was hard for me to not get picked on viciously. I think what really throws me is that it didn't stop there. I think a lot of people, myself included, a person with ADHD, very much so was under the impression that, like, it's a childhood problem. And it's so very super not. Right now, I'm going through it on almost every level imaginable. And I just feel like if I had known to develop the tools I needed, where literally my brain chemistry is lacking, the reward center, the short-term memory, executive function. Yeah, I feel like if I had known, I could have developed a lot of these tools. It has real life repercussions, and I'm in the middle of that in every way possible. I'm also so disheartened by how long it's taken me to get proper help. You know? I think it's a lot of things. Like, as a woman, ADHD, I believe, has only been studying, like, women specifically, like, in what, the 20th century? Like, maybe the 70s or so? And even then, I don't think I was necessarily represented in that demographic. I don't think. Not only was I at a disadvantage in terms of gender, I was also at a disadvantage in terms of culture and age. And I'm from the South, so region where mental health is And, mental illness particularly is stigmatized to the maximum. I just feel like I've been in a Venn diagram. It feels like a setup. And the process, which I'm still in, make no assumptions, I am in the middle of it. The process to getting proper help started this time last year and has required all of my resources, all of them. I think the hardest part of getting on ADHD medication, more specifically stimulants, for the first time was experiencing how quiet my mind can be. And how even my thoughts are. I don't think a lot of people really understand the severity of always having constant, racing, conflicting, cacophonous, seemingly random thoughts. For me, at least 3 trains of thought, in addition to your actual inner voice, how hard it is just to function. And once I experienced even just a little bit, because I'm not even on the full dose yet, what it was to eliminate just a few of those trains of thought. The first thing I said was, people just get this for free? They don't have to fight tooth and nail and go through incredibly rigorous testing and bare their soul and spend so much money, so much time. And don't get me started on insurance. I'm already tired enough.
Please consider supporting the channel by buying some of my merch. Thank you.
And that first day, I was able to be able to, is an ability I don't think a lot of people recognize is so precious. Not only this, the most devastating wave of guilt, resentment, anger, pity, self-pity, but more than anything, regret poured over me a year sooner, 2 years sooner, 4 years sooner, 10 years sooner. I could have been like this. And that was really, and still is really, hard to deal with. And now I am able to, but the mountain of what needs to be done is so vast. I'm just overwhelmed in a different way. Honestly, I'm still experiencing pockets of this, but the grief I felt after finding out this is how I could have been for much longer. Devastating. Truly devastating. And I'm not a mental health professional. I'm just a person on the internet. I'm a rando on the internet. But no one told me about that grieving process. So I'd like to tell you. And if you especially are an adult who has particularly executive function issues, just get ready to potentially be mad about how easy things can be. You know? Like when people are like, just focus. Some people can actually just focus. I thought it was like kind of a myth a little bit. No. I can literally focus at will. Yay, and also knife to the heart and twist. Hello. Are you here to emotionally support me? Thank you. I'll take that. I need to. This is a tough video. That's the unexpected side effect of ADHD medication that I've had. I think the positives, of course, outweigh the negative, grief-stricken state I'm in. I can focus. I don't feel the need to doom scroll. I am able to exercise consistently. I've lost like 10 pounds because I was able to actually keep a consistent schedule. It's almost like I needed this or something. I am really and truly out here doing my best. And as an adult who is going down a crazy rabbit hole right now, I'd like to take you on this journey. Welcome to the ADHD Diaries. Be prepared. What helps me is journaling, video diaries, especially because sometimes you have too many feelings for your hand to keep up with you. Being patient, I think, you know, I've had to run twice as fast to go half the distance in a lot of ways for most of my life. And that is not a small experience to process, that it could have been much easier. And things turned out the way that they turned out, and this is exactly how it was supposed to go. But I think it's okay to still be mad about it, sad about it, grief, to feel my feelings. I'd like to urge you to give yourself that permission too. What else do you want to hear about my ADHD journey? This has been me, StarPuppy, signing out. StarPuppy, away.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the video.